A very good morning to you all there. Today is Friday, 7th August 2020. And children, today I'm going to teach you about SVO. That what is SVO? I'm sure that in previous grades you have learnt about subject and object. So today we are going to revise subject, verb and object. That is basically SVO. S stands for subject, V stands for verb, O stands for object. So what is SVO? Alright, so let's begin. Subject is something, or you can say someone who performs some action in a sentence. And verb, as you know, that is a doing word. The word which tell us that some action has been done, that word is called verb. So verb is a doing word. Then object is a thing, or you can say that it can be someone who receives some action. So subject, verb, object in a sentence, when we combine a subject and verb and object together, we get a meaningful sentence. So let's read this example. The dog chased the cat. Dog is the performer of some action. So the dog is the subject in a sentence. Chased, it's a past verb of chase, and chased is the verb, right? It's a doing word. The cat is the object. The cat is someone, or you can say that it is a receiver of some action. So this is object. So what's object here in this example sentence? Object is the cat, chased is the verb, and subject is the dog. Because subject is someone who performs the action, verb, chased is the doing word, it's a verb, and the cat is the object because the cat is receiving some action done by the dog, right? So this is SVO. A sentence, a complete and meaningful sentence has a subject, verb and object. Alright, let me show you another example for this one. It will help you to learn effectively. Alright, he paints poster. He is the subject, paints is the verb, and posters is object. Because he is the person who is doing some action and paints is the verb, it's a doing word, and poster is a thing on which some action has been done. Alright, let's take another example. My mother cooks food. We can split this sentence in three parts: subject, verb, object. That is SVO, right? SVO. Mother, my mother is the subject because she is a performer of the action. Cooks is the verb because it is a doing word, and food is a thing which receive some action. So it is our object, right? Object means a thing, and it can be a person, it can be a thing, right? So SVO, this is basically SVO, subject, verb and object. Alright, now I would like you to open up your textbook. Alright, textbook page number 38. Alright children, textbook page number 38. I would like you to write down first of all day, Friday, 7th August 2020, subject, object and predicate. Let's talk about first subject and object, then we will discuss predicate. Alright, underline the subjects in the following sentence. Remember that subject is the performer of the action. I would like you to take out highlighters or coloring pencil if you're having any. So we are going to underline subjects. And what is a subject? A subject is a performer of some action. Alright? A subject is a performer of some action. A, B, C, D, E. We are given here some examples and we are gonna underline subjects in the following. The boy climbed the mountain. The beautiful girl sang for half an hour. The man in the jeep had a fine cap on his head. A bird in a tree nearby thought it was a nest. It flew down and pecked at the hat. Alright, so let's highlight subject, the boy. Alright, the boy is the subject because he is the performer of the action. And what is the action? Climbed. That's right. And what is the object here? Mountain. Alright, let's write down. हमसे यहाँ पूछा नहीं गया, but for our learning हम यहाँ पे write कर लेते हैं. This is the subject S and this is climbed verb and mountain is the object. So that's how SVO. I would like you to write down in capitals SVO. The boy is the subject, climbed is the verb and mountain is the object. Alright, so let's point out next subject. Alright, let's mark the subject in sentence B. The beautiful girl sang for half an hour. The beautiful girl. C. The man in the jeep had a fine cap on his head. The man in the jeep. Alright. D. A bird in a tree nearby. Nearby means very close. A bird in a nearby. Because यहाँ पे subject की description है, वो complete subject बनाता है, right? And it flew down and pecked at the hat. It only is the subject जिसके बारे में बात की जा रही है. It flew down and pecked at the hat. So it is the subject here. So that's how we go with SVO. Alright. Now let's read the second statement. Pick out the objects in the following sentences. Find the verb. Alright. हमने इसमें verb को भी find out करना है, but let's point out the objects first. The boy kicked the football. So what is the object? The football is the object. The man saw a ghost. Ooh, a ghost. That's object. Object is a thing. Alright, I would like you to write down thing. It will help you to remember that object is a thing. Object कोई चीज़ हो सकती है, कोई person हो सकता है, any people जो किसी verb को, action को receive करता है, जिस पर काम किया जाता है. Alright. The girl played cricket. Cricket is object. 14 girls sang the national anthem. National anthem. Unfortunately, we never saw him in the dark. Him. Right. Him is the person. Him is a boy जिस पे काम किया जा रहा है. We sometimes let the dog out. The dog. Alright. So the dog is the object. Alright. Now I would like you to find out the verb. What is verb here? Action word. Kicked. So write down V on it. Saw is the verb. Played is the verb. Sang. Verb is action word or doing word. The words which tell us about some action, those words are called verbs. So saw. Saw is the past verb of see. See, saw, seen, let. Alright. So that's how we have marked all the verbs here. Alright. Now let's talk about predicate. In sentence, in third statement, we are asked to pick out the predicate in the following sentence. So first, let's recall that what is a predicate. Alright. A predicate is the rest of the part of the sentence. So you see, here is an example. Let's read this out. The rabbit ate the carrot. The rabbit is the subject because he is a doer of some action. He is the performer of some action, right? So after subject, when we exclude subject from a sentence, the remaining part of the sentence is our predicate and it has verb in it, right? So we can say that a predicate is the telling part of a sentence and it tells what happened. It gives us information about the subject, right? And it tells us about the verb and it gives us the information about the subject and it tells us that what actually happened. So when we take out subject from a sentence, you see, when we take out a subject from the sentence, then the remaining part of the sentence is predicate. Alright. For this one, let me show you again this one flashcard. He paints the poster. He is the subject. Alright. He is the subject, and the remaining part, when we exclude subject, the remaining part of the sentence is the predicate. This is the predicate, and it has verb in it and object, and it gives us information about the subject, that what actually happened, right? And again here, subject, my mother is the subject, and the remaining part of the sentence, which has verb and object, is the predicate. All right, and let me show you another one. All right, let's read this one example. My cute puppy. My cute puppy is the object, right? Sorry, is the subject, because he is the subject, he is a performer of some action. Next we have, my cute puppy curls up on the rug. Curls up. Curls up is the verb. You see, this is the puppy, and here you see the puppy has curled up, right? On the rug. On the rug, and rug is the object, right? Rug is the object, my puppy is the subject, curls up is the verb. So this is SVO. But when we take out subject from a sentence, the remaining part, you see written in orange. Let me show you closely. My cute puppy, this is the subject, and when we exclude subject, the remaining part, which has verb and object, it is our predicate. So this part of the sentence printed in orange color, you see, is the predicate of the sentence, and my cute puppy is the subject. All right, so now I would like you to open up again your textbook page number 39. Now, are you ready to highlight predicate in the sentences given? That's great. So, the bird sang sweetly in the trees. The bird is the subject, and rest of the part is the predicate, right? The old man sat under the tree. The old man is the subject, and rest of the part of the sentence is predicate. See, he listened to the singing of the birds with great joy. He is the subject, so excluding subject, rest of the part would be taken as predicate. He slowly closed his tired eyes. हमने predicate को point out करना है, highlight करना है, और predicate subject को exclude करके निकाल के बाकी का जो part है, जिसमें verb भी आएगा और object भी आएगा, that would be our predicate. He went to sleep with his head on a stone. Verb and object. Went is the verb, right? To sleep with his head on a stone. So object and verb जो है वो predicate का part है, right? तो हमने इनमें subject को exclude कर दिया, because predicate is that part of the sentence excluding subject. उसमें subject नहीं आएगा, उसमें verb and object include होगा. Alright, so now let's practice more with subject, object and predicate. I would like you to take out workbook page number 24. Alright children, first of all please write down the day, right? Friday, 7th August 2020, and the subject is missing from these sentences below, and use one adjective and one picture clue to complete the sentence. You are given picture clues, you see, colorful bird, popular magician, playful puppy, and it seems like that he's a doctor, famous doctor, right? So bird, magician, puppy and doctor. And हमसे ये कहा जा रहा है that we have to use some adjective also to write down along with the subjects. So these are the adjectives: playful, famous, popular and colorful. Please write down adjectives. This is adjective box. Alright, so let's see how can we do this. A. The dash chewed up frisbee. Who's got frisbee in his mouth? Yes, the puppy. The playful puppy. The playful puppy, playful adjective will go with puppy. The famous doctor operated on my knee. C. The colorful bird sang a sweet song. Sang a sweet song. Obviously, magician cannot sing a sweet song, and puppy cannot sing a sweet song, and the doctor absolutely cannot sing a sweet song. So, this is a perfect and appropriate match with this colorful bird. So the colorful bird sang a sweet song. The popular magician performed an amazing trick, right? So that's how we will add adjective and subjects to the given sentences. और हमने appropriate जो हैं subjects and adjectives जो हैं वो यहाँ पे provide करने हैं. Alright, next we have choose suitable verbs for each subject below and add an object to complete the sentences. यहाँ पे हमें subjects given है, alright, और हमसे ये कहा जा रहा है that you have to choose the verb. हमारे पास we are given with 4 verbs. यहाँ पे ये verbs हैं, right? So I would like you to write down verb box. This is the verb box. You see buttered, caught. Caught is the past of catch, caught, caught. Drained, scolded. Scolded means किसी को डांटना, right? To nag someone, डांटना किसी को. Scolded is the past form. Alright, so 4 verbs are given. So let's see how can we do this. The elderly woman scolded the lazy boys. हमने यहाँ पे verb given है और object आप कोई सा भी ले सकते हैं. For example, here I have written lazy boys. The elderly woman scolded her children, her son. It's your choice. Object आप कोई सा भी ले सकते हैं, right? My sister buttered 2 slices of bread. Right? You can use 2 slices of cake, right? You can choose, it's your choice, right? So आप कोई सा भी object ले सकते हैं. Here I have given the object bread. Bilal and Slim caught a parrot. Bilal and Slim caught a thief. Right? यहाँ पे object parrot है, but आप इसके अलावा भी object provide कर सकते हैं, right? The corporation workers drained the tank. Drained is the verb and tank is the object. Alright, so that's how you will write suitable verbs along with subjects. Along with objects to complete the sentences. Alright children, it's time to look at the diary. Now, today's diary is to complete workbook page number 24, A3 as homework. Workbook page number आप देखेंगे यहाँ पे हमने A1, A2 complete किया है and A3 is to be done as homework. And what you're going to do here, you're gonna underline the predicates in the following. आप इन sentences को read करेंगे and after reading these sentences, you have to underline or highlight the predicates. And what is a predicate? Predicate is the remaining part of a sentence excluding subject. जब हम सब्जेक्ट को निकालने के बाद बाकी का जो पार्ट आता है सेंटेंस में रिमेनिंग, दैट इज़ आवर प्रेडिकेट. फॉर एग्जांपल, लेट मी रीड सेंटेंस A to you. Thomas, Mike, Jacob and Simon went hunting, right? So who is the subject? Thomas, Mike, Jacob and Simon. Because all 4 of these guys went on hunting. So हम subject ये काम कर रहे हैं because all of these guys are the performer of action. And what is the action? Went. So went hunting. This is the predicate. Alright, so that's how you will complete your homework. Writing down, first please write down homework and day and date. So that's how you will complete your homework. Alright, thank you very much for joining. Look after yourself. Stay home, stay safe.